Hey guys, and welcome to One of a Kind Reviews. I am Paul.
And I am Dale.
And welcome to last week, number 5.
If you mess with me, you got no chance. No chance in hell, you've got no chance.
Alright, start off with Raw. First thing we want to mention is the Vince McMahon and Stephanie McMahon lottery segment that they had.
Seemed awfully familiar now, didn't it?
Yeah, it really did. I swear I remember that pretty much exact same segment happening with a little guy named Steve in it, I think, was his name?
Was he stunning?
Maybe.
Yeah?
Maybe. I think he might have been a little bit chilly though. Might have had to go put a jacket on.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
We're funny.
Yeah, no, but what was really funny was that segment, just Vince kind of like struggling to open up the little ball things with the names of the entrance.
And then gave one to Steph and she had no problem, just popped it straight open.
Yeah, it was like this close to the McMahon Millions segment that they did, but like as Steph pointed out, like thank God there's no phones involved.
Exactly.
Because if there was phones involved, that would have been horrific.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
it was still pretty horrific, let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, the Vince like dropped a ball at one point? Like, screw that.
Like, oh fuck it, there's 7 in there that say the same thing, so it doesn't matter.
But yeah, I mean, as soon as they announced that it wasn't people coming out and picking their numbers, it was they're going to pick a name out of there, you knew every ball had Roman's name in it.
Yeah, well, that's I guess a good way to put him as number 1.
Yeah, I guess.
If you want to make it Stone Cold, but it's not working out.
No, he's not Stone Cold.
No, but either way, number 1 in the Rumble. Hopefully he just doesn't win.
Yeah, well, we can only hope.
Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed.
Please don't fuck us over.
Another semi-decent segment was the highlight reel on Raw.
Well, this is more so for what happened, well, you could say after said segment.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where it was essentially an all-out brawl with a bunch of people from the Rumble, but not in the usual way they do it. Usually they'll just have a bunch of people in the ring and be like, hey, go at it. But this time it was more of like, 2 people, and then more people joined, and more people joined.
It was kind of like the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, kind of like the Royal Rumble itself.
Oh. But a good thing to come out of this was the Wyatts looked pretty damn strong.
Yeah, the Wyatts looked amazing in this.
Which is becoming a thing.
Yeah, and I'm not unhappy that that's a thing.
No,
Keep
not
it
even
up.
remotely unhappy about that.
Pray for Royal Rumble winner.
Yeah, and moving on, we had Jericho being the special guest referee in a match later on in the night, which was kind of hilarious, to be honest.
Yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. Jericho as a special guest referee should be something that happens all the time.
Yeah, his little like cartwheel while like ejecting the League of Nations.
Out.
It's fucking brilliant. Just absolutely brilliant.
Yep, to be fair, his counts were a bit off at some point.
Oh, very much so.
Which, I mean, as a wrestler, you should know how quick to count.
Yeah, his first count was like, just, like, fucking glacial.
Yeah.
It took a long time. And, to be honest, I've noticed this a lot, like, when there's special guest refs, especially when they're wrestlers, they have no excuse here. But the refs full dive into the count.
Yeah.
Wrestlers kind of just kneel.
Yeah, they kind of like...
It's just like, oh, I don't want to hurt my back while I'm doing this, or something like
and
that.
Just a ref who's just like, screw it, I'm going to dive right into it.
Yeah, because, I mean, I guess that's all they got going on.
So. They always seem to look so awkward when counting.
Yeah.
Like, actual referees look fine, but wrestlers tend to
like
look awkward.
throw their hands way up, and then like wrestlers are just like,
just like,
just like jabbing the ground with their fucking open palm. It's a bit strange. Nothing really else to come out of Raw.
No,
significant.
Not necessarily. I mean, we had Ric Flair pretty much give Becky Lynch a shot at Charlotte at Royal Rumble, which we knew was going to happen anyway.
Yeah, apparently Charlotte didn't know.
Yeah,
by the look on her face, she was she was very unhappy with Rick.
Yeah, but she should have like the one thing that didn't make sense to me is Rick was like, "Oh, she'll beat you a 3rd time," and she was like, "Yeah, 3." She seemed fine with that, but then as soon as he announced that it was going to be at the Royal Rumble, she was like, "Oh no." So
no, I think it was more so that it was for the title.
Ah, fair enough.
Like beating Becky Lynch is not a problem. Beating her with the title on the line, it's different.
Big difference, apparently.
Very different. And, yeah, the rest of the show is a little bit subpar, to be honest.
Yeah,
There's a lot of tag matches.
Yeah, they had a pretty crappy main event of Titus O'Neil, Mark Henry, R-Truth, and Neville taking on Stardust, The Ascension, and Tyler Breeze.
So, like, the 3 quintessential black guys on the roster.
And then one of the whitest guys you could find.
And then a vanilla midget. But their backstage segment actually putting Neville into that match was just fantastic. Great. It was very, very entertaining. But, yeah, that's pretty much all that came out of Raw that was worth talking about.
Yeah, not a whole lot to talk about this week.
Not even on SmackDown. So, I mean, Dolph Ziggler teamed up with the Usos and painted his face for some fucking reason.
Yeah, he looked really fucking weird.
He had pink face paint on the same side as Jay.
I remember he came out and you're like, Dolph, do you look ridiculous? No, you don't look ridiculous. Close up on his face. Oh, wait, you do look ridiculous.
Yes, because we were waiting for him to have his, like, straightened glam metal hairdo going on. Not that we can really talk about hairdos right now.
No,
but
no.
Still, he looked ridiculous. The fact that he had face paint on was a little bit weird, and the Rock tweeted out, like, welcome to the family.
He essentially stole Jey Uso's spot.
Yeah, did he just... what does he mean, welcome to the family? Did he marry someone?
Yeah, you can't just join that family by painting your face.
No.
Doesn't work like that.
No, like if we painted our face, does that mean we're part of the NOIFR2 family?
Apparently so.
Okay, let's do that and get a job with WWE.
Sweet.
It'll be easy as.
Yeah, we'll get pushed. We'll be the new fucking WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Yes.
One of us.
Yeah, we anyone but Roman.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. And yeah, I really don't even have anything else to mention about SmackDown.
I mean, we've got Titus O'Neil defeating Stardust as per usual, which pisses me off, but...
Yeah, they seem to just continue doing that. Like, are you watching our videos, guys?
Yeah,
really?
like WWE, are you watching us and realise how much we hate when you do that?
Like, just that particular matchup.
I guess we'll find out, because if they have Royal Rumble, not in the match, but on the pay-per-view, if they have Titus O'Neil versus Stardust, it's pretty much confirmed that they're watching our videos and just want to piss us off.
Well, apparently, I'm pretty sure that both of those guys are in some weird, like, fucking multi-man match on the pre-show.
Sounds fun.
Exactly that. So, we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, that's pretty much all to come out of this week that was interesting.
Yeah, that's about it.
Alright, and on to the overall rating for this week now.
I'd probably give it a D, to be honest. I mean, this week was pretty lackluster.
Yeah, we'll go with like a C minus. That's still being a little bit generous,
yeah,
to be
definitely.
honest.
I feel that's being generous.
It was very, very subpar considering it was the lead into the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, exactly. I was expecting more out of this week. Calm down.
Yeah, but yeah, we wouldn't give it a high rating to say the least. Moving on to MVP of the week.
I'm probably gonna have to go with Becky Lynch on this one. She got 2 victories this week, and it's more than you can say about pretty much everyone else on WWE programming.
Yeah.
So good for you, Becky.
Pretty much everyone else.
Yeah, pretty much. The one exception, which is
Bray Wyatt. Because, he got a one-on-one victory with Rybatch on SmackDown, and then the Wyatts beat Dudley Boys and Rybatch again.
Yeah. Good to see.
So,
very good to see.
Yeah, and, like, overall, the Wyatts looked fucking boss this week.
And that segues into my jobber of the week, Rybatch.
And, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go with Stardust this week. He lost in the 8-man tag main event of Raw.
If you want to call it a main event.
It was the last match.
Yeah, I guess.
And then, yeah, he aggravatingly lost again to Titus O'Neil on SmackDown.
Yeah, which isn't good to see.
It's not very popular with us, to be fair.
As for match of the week, we're a bit confused about this one, so I mean, Roman Reigns and Rusev?
Yeah, like, literally, guys, tell us what was the match of the week this week. Because we can't pick a good one.
And the only thing that makes that the match of the week is Jericho.
Yeah, that was literally just for an entertainment factor more than the actual good technical match.
Because let's face it, it's not very often you're going to get a good technical match out of Roman Reigns.
Oh, I was really hoping that you weren't going to lump Rusev in there.
No, of course not. Of course
not.
not.
Very, very worried there for a second.
Of course not.
Yeah, apart from that match, like, legitimately comment and tell us what match outshone that one this week.
Because I don't think there was one.
And that one didn't even really, like... do very well. It's not going well for you, is it, Dale?
No, not really. It's
Um,
unhappy.
All right, on to the piss break of the week. We're just going to go with Stardust versus Titus O'Neil.
Yeah, because they both come out and like, oh, we know how this is going.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah, you see Stardust and you're like, yay, Stardust. And then you see Titus O'Neil and you're like,
Oh,
oh, Stardust.
Poor Stardust.
Poor guy. And yeah, so that pretty much wraps up this week in WWE, and that was the whole fucking show, guys. So like, share, subscribe, leave a comment on what you thought of this week. Let us know what the match of the week was, if it wasn't Rusev versus Roman Reigns.
Because we're honestly dumbfounded.
We're a little bit curious. We must have missed something decent, I guess, because that's kind of a load of crap.
It is. It really is.
Anyway, so we'll see you next time for some more one-of-a-kind reviews.
Have a nice day.